I don't see why not, sir. Lots of them farmland in those areas. Retaking them would allow us to restock our provisions. Corporal, you surprise me. For once you're not crapping on my eminent decision making. If I may speak freely, sir, I think the campaign has been brilliantly led so far. I would be flattered, sir, if I didn't believe the sole purpose of your existence is to polish my arse with your tongue. Anyway, there's land full of brandy to conquer, and I won't conquer itself, and it won't conquer itself. Aye, sir. Chapter 3, Bridge of Death. Across the river Leisure lies the greenest grassland in the marches, where once grew some of the best wine grapes in the country, and now the fires of the rebellion burn most intense. Driven by the most noble of intents, the desire to control vital food and brandy resources, our heroes march again. Meanwhile at camp the stink of intrigue grows every day stronger, but wait, what are those burgundy flags with a black wolf head in the distance? Oh, care protect us. What? Care protect us. What? From what? So we're going to move the camp back here. We're going to research this place. 43%, 2 turns, 1 turn. Confirm, end turn. Sergeant, the bridge to Holston has been restored. We can be in the next phase whenever you want. Wurzburg, I was looking for you. And why is that, Sergeant? I need intel on this new place. What's it got other than wine and brandy? Are you honestly telling me you're interested in something besides brandy? It must be cheese that I had last night. Very funny, Wurzburg. This campaign stinks and the stench gets worse every day. The sooner we get it done, the sooner we can bugger off home. Yeah, that's how I feel about this game, you cunt. I would have to agree with you there. The presence of both von Edelstein and General von Blutzbergen in the camp couldn't be any more suspicious. They hate each other. Whatever the church and the army have in mind, it can't be good for the crown. Aha, and here's me thinking that's with the army. You know what I mean, Sergeant. I swore my oath of fealty to the Crown Prince when I enlisted, not Blutzbergen. Well, let's get this crap done and leave them to their squabbling. What do we know of the southern provinces? Not much, but my men suspect a strong underground Crovan presence. It may look pretty, but it's a hostile land, that's for sure. And what about the vineyards and wine cellars? Do you think that they survived the riots? Few addictions will be the end of you, Sergeant. It's how I dream of leaving this shitty world. Anyway, the shitty world or the shitty game. Anyway, a team of infiltrators is on the way to Holstein. By dawn tomorrow, we'll be ready to begin glorious battle. There's a glorious battle going on in my bowels at the moment, so if you'll excuse me, Wurzburg. Failure on the scouting. It doesn't even matter. We're not going to waste our time scouting it. It's the only province we can move into. So without scouting it or bothering, we're just going to lead the attack. Again, from Kalmanstar, because it's got the most attack. Fight and turn. Downpour. I wouldn't worry, sir. It can't rain forever. Oh, our scouts just informed me that the river and lakes of all surrounding provinces have flooded. We also received reports that crops were ruined and some buildings were destroyed. The populace came asking for our help with their drowned and claim that they are starving. If you don't mind me saying, sir, now is a good time to panic. Provinces with bodies of water are flooded. Right. Just more irrelevant stuff that's completely out of my control. That doesn't make a difference because I'm absolutely minted and I can't do anything to control or change or do anything about anyway. So, end turn. Yeah, he's there. So the odds are even, so we're going to auto-resolve it. 2-star victory. What? Hello? Leadership. I just got a victory here. Why am I not... Let's just end the turn and see what happens. No? Okay. Oh, that was the rebellion that I did. Okay. So that was the rebellion. This is the attack. Sir, due to complete lack of intelligence about the province, we have absolutely no idea what kind of danger we're going to face. I think this is what they call a leap in the dark, sir. Well, that's what it's like every single fucking battle, you obnoxious morons. Because you haven't included an overlay of the map or any kind of scouting of what the map's going to look like for strategic purposes. You never actually reveal what enemies are going to be in the battle, so you don't know what to prepare for, and nothing else means anything in this stupid game. So we're going to also resolve it again. Occupy peacefully. Yeah, correct. We're going to attack again from... I can't see what's going on. Why can't I... Right, there we go. We're going to attack again from Kelmhar. We're not even going to bother with the scouting anymore because it's completely irrelevant. Complete waste of fucking time sitting there waiting for scouts to come through when all you're going to do is attack and auto-resolve it anyway. Or just do the battle over and over and over and over again until you've mastered the tower defense build order that's required to beat that particular level, which is always going to be the same. I thought it was going to be generically... I thought it was going to be procedurally generated roguelike maps, which are always different, so you can always replay the game, and there'd be loads of replayability in it, but there isn't. They're specifically made maps with very specific enemies coming at you at certain times. So you could probably race through this game, and once you know what you're doing, as I do, you could probably race it without reading all this bullshit and terrible backstory and character building. You could probably race through the entire game in about 20 minutes. Just by auto-resolving and clicking and just... Yeah, if you wanted to speedrun this game, you could do it in about 20 minutes or something ridiculous. You can't, sir. I'm sorry, he's... So, you're the infamous Colonel Heimer. I've heard a lot about you. Wish I could say the same. Who the hell are you? Oh, and it's Sergeant Heimer. Honestly, I'm Major Anton Kostrov of the 2nd Assault Force of the Krovan Kingdom. I want to meet your commander. You're talking to the commander. If you've got anything interesting to say it fast. Your prince defies the Krovan Kingdom and sends a sergeant to lead his army. Great, isn't it? It must be some sergeant. Anyway, can you get to the point, Major? So be it. Despite your provocations, we offer a truce. The terms are simple. We keep the territories we occupy currently, and in exchange, we help you quash the rebellion of the rest of marches. Did you just say our provocations? What, shooting down those bloody flying things and the exploding nutters you sent against us? You must know how this works, Sergeant. Surely you aren't that naive. I follow, Major. This is one of those word games they play in the capital. Just let me fetch my party hat. You get the confetti. Right, I'll go first. Take your shitty truce and shove it up your ass until you can smell it. Okay, you'll go. I can't believe this. I hope you're drunk. Not yet, sadly, but I'll sort that out as soon as you get the fuck out of here. You have made a grave mistake, Heimer. Many will pay for this with their lives. I doubt it. Am I attacking this yet? Yeah, I am. So, end turn. Wurzburg, you son of a gibbersaw, where the hell are you? What in care's name are you bellowing for? You useless bastard, aren't you supposed to be the bloody chief of secret services? A Krovan major just burst into my tent. Yes, we saw him approaching the camp. We let him through the east gate so he bypassed the general and the baron. What, you stupid scrote, did you at least imprison him on the way out and have the whole of Krovan army on us before the end of the week? Simpson's had a crossbow on him the whole time, but I know Major Kosterov by fame. There was no risk to you. The risk, Wurzburg, was that I was strangled in that... It just gets difficult to read after a time. The risk was, especially with these fucking names, who came up with these obnoxious names? The risk, Wurzburg, was that I strangled that mustachioed shit stain. Why did you send him to me? Because I hoped you might have a reasonable conversation with him, and we could gather some more information about the Krovian actions in the marshes. I didn't expect you to so efficiently tell him to, what was the phrase, shove the truce up his arse. Why not? This guy's an obnoxious, just absolute fucking moron tool. Why would you not expect him to do that? How the hell do you know that? Did you eavesdrop on our meeting, you bearded ballsack? Details, Sergeant. Nevertheless, it wasn't totally useless. Kasparov mentioned provocations. That's new to me. It might explain the general sudden interest in the camp. Yeah, I knew he'd trip himself up and give himself something useful away. That was my plan. Of course, Sergeant, very well done. I recall he also mentioned territories the Krovan army occupies. I do believe you'll soon get to those epic battles you crave, Sergeant. What do you know, Wurzburg? The only thing I crave right now is my own sparkling company and some decent brandy, so sod off. Okay, we've got the battle to do again, so we're going to fight it, going to auto-resolve it. 1-star victory, occupy peacefully. Next we're going to attack here from Kalimdar again. And then end turn, end turn, end turn, end turn. A terrible omen, my liege. I see earthquakes, and sorry, sir, I can't seem to shake that blasted childhood lullaby off. I know what you think of folk tales, but, well, the folk have been talking. The large red moon up there ain't up to no good, sir. Luck is reduced by 15. What does luck even do? We don't even know at this point. So, a man has to join our ranks. Should I let him in? Oh, we need leadership 50 to get him. He's really good. Range modifier. Actually, no, he only has range modifier. That's not that good. And he's 550 gold. Jeez, that wasn't worth it at all. That wouldn't have been worth it at all. Fight. Auto-resolve this garbage. 2-star victory! Like hell, I'm going to sit there and play your fucking shit tower defense level over and over again when the rest of the game is completely and utterly meaningless. Ah, Sergeant, I was looking for you. Well, this is my tent, sir. It's a good place to start. Ah, Sergeant, would you believe me if I said I missed your humour? Not at all, sir, but thanks for trying. Listen, I've got wind that we've had a burgundy rat guest in camp, but I wasn't informed in time to meet him. Ah, that's a shame, sir. I don't suppose you got wind of what he said, did you? Always best to get it straight from the horse's mouth, don't you think? Well, Kosterov offered us a truce. They want to keep the territories they already occupy, and in exchange they'd help us with the rebellion. Ah, so there are Krovan troops in Kothian ground. Sounds like an invasion, doesn't it? No shit. I mean, yes, sir. Which isn't what I was sent to do, General. I was supposed to stick a sword in a few farmers, not face a Krovan army. I know, Sergeant. I'll send news to the capital right away. The situation is more serious than I thought. Martial law may be needed, and perhaps not just in the marches. That's quite a reaction, General. I like the sound of finally getting reinforcements, but we've only seen a few soldiers. It's not your job to worry about that, Sergeant. Your task is to prepare your men for war and not against farmers anymore. And what about the rebellion? Not convinced these scumbuckets will play nice and stop prodding us in the butt cheeks? Ignore them or smash them, I don't care. We have a bigger problem now. Advance west. We need to reach the Krovan army's front. Use the same miserable tactics you're using with the rebels if you must. We'll have to play dirty. Understood, sir. Hang on. What do you mean miserable? Our approach? Yes. Show the Krovans no quarter, Sergeant. Once this is done, you might get that promotion. Bring results, Heimer, and soon. Patronising piece of crap. Who cares about promotion? We can end turn again. What the hell's that din? One cares name is happening, turd. Well, you're spot on, sir. Convoy bearing Care's insignias has arrived in camp. What, didn't those Godomized bastards arrive last week? They're heading here, sir. There's a litter, and oh no, sir, it's His Holiness Archbishop Albrecht von Simons Goldslar. Holy crap, turd, that old phony here. Oh, gross. What's going on with your face? We will pretend we didn't hear that, Sergeant. I speak for everyone, do you, Archbishop? We see all through Care's divine blessing. We know all about you, Sergeant Heimer. Great, so you can cut the bullshit and get to why you're here then. Such aggression is unwarranted. We're here to help. Funny, I don't remember asking for help. Do you, turds? No, sir. Like I said, send away your serf, Sergeant. We need to talk. No can do, Your Holiness. Holinessness. Turds like my schlong. He goes wherever I go, gets in whatever I tell him to, and smells faintly of cheese. Enough, Sergeant. We don't need to hear any more. Word has reached us that your relationship with Baron von Edelstein, our envoy, has not been, how to put it, ideal. Oh, you could say that. That fop's about as useful as a one-legged soldier and as about welcome as a bout of the clap. Very good analogy, sir. Thank you, Turd. Baron von Edelstein may be too civilized for these lands, but he fulfills a most important role, as would you, Sergeant, if you made better choices. Never been too good at making the right choices, Archbishop, at least the right choices according to the self-serving arseholes at the top. We have noted your blasphemy, Sergeant. Can you not understand that this is about power and the suitability of those who hold it? We heard General von Bluttenberg is here as well. Aye, the party's warming up now, eh? Haven't you been wondering how the General has such vast quantities of knowledge about the unexpected Crovan presence in our territories? We know that his and the Crown's motives differ. Any minute we're going to get to the point. I can feel it in my loins. We believe that neither the Crown nor the Army were acting in Karl's best interests. We will now retire to our quarters, Sergeant, think about our words, make the sensible decision, and you'll have all the peace and brandy you deserve. I almost forgot, my followers bring the blueprints for the temples from the capital. You will find them very useful to your soldiers. Their methods can be very convincing. Care bless you, Sergeant. Temple unlocked. Fragrant farts of my ancestors. I need a shower now and a drink. Why do I feel like a bollock caught in a vice? So yeah, they're giving us buildings and stuff to unlock, but the fact that you can auto-resolve it means that you don't even need to actually fight the battles. You just auto-resolve them and turn. Eureka, sir. Engineers were mumbling about a huge technical breakthrough while working on their plans. Yes, they told me. No, sir, I have no idea what they were all talking about. They seemed as smug as a man of cloth can be, and although I'm not here to do numbers, this usually means we've got an advantage on our science stuff. The current total research points available are increased by 20%. Does that mean we can do faster research? Not that it fucking matters. Yeah, we can. Let's do more research. We're in chapter 3 now. Why is this not unlocked? Well, fuck it, whatever. Increase tower range, increase tower rate of firing, increase tower health, reduce the cost of building towers. Get all those upgrades, all those motherfucking upgrades. Increases health of the headquarters. Yep, lovely. Let's carry on. End turn. Probably going to get another obnoxious conversation in a second. No, another battle. Auto-resolve. 3-star victory. Very nice. Occupy peacefully. He's an alcoholic. +5 morale, -5 fire rate, reduced authority, increased happiness, increased rebellion. No, we need a governor. We're not gonna. We're full of military men now, so we're just looking for governors now. Filthy lapdog! Cares holy balls, you got to be kidding. My head can't take another round of this. Ye bastard, ye had a chance and were just as bad as your masters. Listen, Surf, I don't know or care what the hell you're talking about. I just want to take a nap and get rid of this bloody headache. Can't you complain to a public office or something? You're the one that pissed on Valmja instead of helping. What? You must be a friend of that frothing loon of a barmaid. This is your last chance to show the people you're not a monster. Well, you know what? Go screw a pig, Surf. I'll show you a monster. You'll pay for making my damn headache worse. Destroy the relations with the folks. Nope. Get your ugly face out of my sight. Tell your friends to calm the fuck down. And I might even consider playing nicer. And get off your bloody high horse while you're at it. New chapter objective. Right, let's do that. My face is like this because of the pain you're inflicted. Treat us better. You won't regret it. Sergeant, I was nearby and couldn't avoid overhearing the conversation. Of course not. Cut the crap, Wurzburg. Come to lecture me. No, I would never waste my time in that way. The man you had a delightful little chat with is Ludolf Landerberger. He's one of the rebel leaders. Thank you, Wurzburg. That information about as valuable as a dingleberry. Go back to tending your beard, eh? For better use of my time. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Join our ranks. 150 goals. Ooh, damage modifier, range modifier, fire rate modifier. Yeah, let's get all of them. Let's get him. Can we get anyone else in here? This guy's insanely good. No, we can't, so we might as well just put him in here. Boom. Why not? What are the chapter objectives? Retake control of Brats. Build a tier 3 command post in... Oh god, this is just pathetic. Obtain an average happiness of at least 40%. So we need to build a tier 3 command tent in one of these places. We're going to build it in Matutia. Why not? Because I don't give a shit. It doesn't really make a difference. No, because we've got no more space for it. Fight. Auto-resolve. Yeah. Peacefully occupy. Governor. For 300. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Yeah. And we want to give him to that. Give that place to him. Done and done. End turn. Can I have a word, sir? No. Well, it's quite important, sir. You just can't help yourself, turd. Spit it out then. Don't tell me we're out of brandy. Well, sir, it's Scout Sergeant Vunstenberg. I have a reason to suspect he's the private eye of the crown. That bearded bastard. I knew he was fishy. What have you dug up, Corporal? Well, I overheard the private conversation. Corporal Turd, secret agent. Didn't know you had it in you, man. So, who was that pompous prick talking to? General von Blutberg, sir. What the hell? The general accused Vustenberg of being the lapdog of the crown. The conversation was, well, a bit heated. I didn't hear everything, but I heard the general was accusing the scout sergeant of misplacing his loyalties. Ha, we're in a snake nest, turd. Knew I couldn't trust someone who that obsessed with his beard. What else? Not much. The general finished by telling Vumstenberg that he will have to side with the army soon if he doesn't want to wake up choking on his balls. Holy crap, that's a good one. I'll remember that one for the future. Anyway, I never thought I'd say this, but good work, Corporal. Keep your eyes open. The shitstorm's brewing. It'll be raining turds soon. Get it? Raining turds? I'm not sure I follow, sir. As in, there's going to be tons of turds everywhere. Espionage report. Rebels ready to strike in Krept. The secret police sent notice of imminent hostile actions in Krept. If we act quickly, we might still be in time to prevent further damage to the province. Yeah, we're going to hang them again. Rebels ready to strike in Krept. Unfortunately, all we knew about it. Unknown, we're going to hang them. Because why not? This place has... So we're going to cancel that. Yeah, fuck you. We can't build a tier 3 command post. Maximum building tier reached. Oh. Maybe because we have to upgrade it first. Upgrade this one and send the camp to here. And then what do we have to do? Obtain an average happiness of 40%. It's 32%. So we're just going to go around. We're going to lower all the taxes. Lower the taxes. Lower the taxes. Lower the taxes. And increase that. Lower the taxes and increase the guards everywhere. That's the only thing you can do to make a difference in the economy of the game. Not that it makes a difference when you're sitting on this much fucking money. What a stupidly shit game. I can't believe I spent money on this bullshit. It's a rip-off, guys. Don't fall for it. If anyone's watching this and is wondering whether this game is worth picking up, the answer is no. It is just a terrible sham of a game. It makes you wonder how game companies, can actually get away with stuff like this. Get away with making something like this. Waste their time making something as terrible as this and then charging people money for it afterwards and making it seem like something it's not. It's downright theft is what it is, right? Let's end turn again. To join our ranks? No. That's already upgrading. End turn again. Build a tier 3 command post in Holston Krebs. How do you build a tier higher? I wonder. Maybe you have to have village. Which one's the biggest? Doesn't say. Doesn't say what it is. Camp. Open settlement panel. Camp, fort, hamlet, village, village. So maybe once it's upgraded we can do it again. Leadership. Yeah. Tick and turn. Oh, let's get crept up as well. Oh, it's doing it. And turn. And turn. Sir, bodies of brigands are good for nothing. Good for nothings were rightfully left to rot in the fields, and the people stopped cleaning their settlements. It was only when a matter of time. Oh, it's the plague again. The Black Death has arrived. Okay, we can upgrade this place to a town. Maybe once it's upgraded to a town, we can upgrade this thing as well. Great, sir, great news. The Valmacian circus is in the area. That rarely happened in the past. The people are delirious with joy and already started getting drunk and brawling in the taverns. A hen may have a one night permitted to attend the circus, sir. Yeah, whatever. Right, that's built. So now can we build a level? Yeah, we can. There we go. Level 3. Attain an average happiness of at least 40. It's 37%. I don't know how to get anyone happier. My tax rate is 0 everywhere. I have no idea how to make people happier. And turn, and turn, and turn. Out of research already. So let's just go. Oh, now we've got tier 3 stuff being researched. Cool. Builder's tent. Right. Solid foundations. Armored gates. Conscription. Resources and buildings. Towers. We want more of this stuff. Yeah, increased tower damage. Increased tower range. Increased tower fire rate, increased tower armor, increased tower health, repeating ballista tower. That's it for now. And turn. Man has to join our ranks. Should we let him in, sir? No. How are we doing? We still haven't built that. And it's 39% happiness. It's so close. So close to accomplishing the ridiculously pointless goals of this game. Of this grindy, empty, pointless game. Is this built yet? 3 out of 3. Turns left 5. You've received a gift. Fuck off. I'm in the middle of a game. Thank you. 5 turns left to go. By then our happiness should be back to where it needs to be. So let's just end turn 5 times in a row. And turns don't mean anything in this anyway. I don't even know why they have a turn timer. It's beyond me. Obtain an average happiness of at least 40%. I'm at 39%. I'm at 39%. My taxes are 0 absolutely everywhere. I'm going to upgrade this. So we obviously not only need to put our taxes down, but we also need to build happiness stuff. Yay! So let's build random pointless happiness buildings here. Happiness. Tier 3 temples everywhere. Yay! You can move to there next. Rebellion can auto-resolve it. One-star victory. You're going to build the temple again. And then you're going to move to Krept. And we're going to build another temple. Next turn. Krept, temples. And then we're going to move to Brax. We're going to build temples there as well. We're going to build temples everywhere. Turn, done. Do temples. No, you're not building that. You're building the temple. Because we need to get happiness everywhere up by as much as we can get up. Turns needed 2. Why do you need 2 turns to get there? You're right there. End turn. End turn. Build it. End turn. We're going to go here next and build a temple here. Yes. 3 turns. Upgrade. Yes, yes. Did we build a temple here? I can't remember. Yeah, we did. End turn. End turn. You've made it further than anyone could have expected, Sergeant. Difficult times lie on the horizon. Ah, Wurzburg, I was wondering when I get my daily dose of shitty humour, pessimism and intrigue. Probably when you're staring in the mirror, you obnoxious little fart. I've come to try to dissuade you from making poor decisions, same as always. Your mum must be so proud that you're such a trier. Tell me, where would you take us now? West of here. Well, the only place on the map is west of here, you fucking moron. West of here, the provinces are teeming with Krovian units, mostly guerrilla forces, but deadly nevertheless. To the north lie the Frostburge Mountains. The last pockets of rebellion squat there, already being reinforced by Krovan units. Winter's coming, but up until now it has only snowed a little. It's our last chance this year. Either we take the mountains now, or we won't see the thawing. The Krovans won't give us time. So you want me to take our men to a frozen wasteland of crevices and hidden Krovans. I'm sorry if that doesn't fit with your brandy tour, Sergeant, but it's a sensible move. Whatever comes next will be bloody, no doubt, so we should at least try to tackle one front at a time. And what if the Krovans attack in the meantime? We fight them back as best we can, but they're behaving oddly. They don't seem inclined to attack all out, and I still don't know why they crossed our border in the first place. Any news about our friend the General? Not yet. My men are still gathering information. Gather fast at Wurzburg. By the way, I think I now have a plan. Oh, first we should wipe out the last rebels in the Frostburge Mountains. Then we can give our full attention to the Krovan problem, provided we don't get screwed over by the scheming cock wranglers in our camp. Brilliant plan, Sergeant. How I wish I had half of your tactical nous. I'd wager you don't have half of many of my assets, Wurzburg. Now off you trot, leave me to revel in my strategic brilliance. Chapter 4, Thunder Peaks. Guided by the Archbishop's spiritual light, propelled by the General's iron authority, and suffocated by the Baron's floral perfumes, our heroes march towards the frozen peaks of the Frostburge Mountains. Who would dare stand before such a mighty force? Will the Krovan cowards finally offer serious opposition so close to the frontier? What's more, it seems the storm is gathering over the camp. The enemy without is often not half as dangerous as the enemy within. Right, so we're supposed to take the northern mountains. But again, nothing changes. None of the mechanics are different. I just click on here. I click on invade. I choose my territory, which has the most military power, which is this one. It costs a certain amount of money, but I've got so much bloody money, it literally doesn't matter. It just eats into that. So we do that, and then we do that, and then we just end turn and get pointless conversations and then auto-resolve it. This game is just terrible. So the path of the Frostburge Mountains is open, Great news, turds. Can't wait to freeze my arse off in the frozen wasteland. Good to hear, sir. When you grow up, turd, I'll teach you sarcasm. Thank you, sir. What are your orders? Brace yourself, corporal. I have a plan. My loins are girded, sir. Your holy hell, turd. You disgust me. Listen, this is our chance to squash the rebellion before snow makes the mountain pass impassable. When the rebels are crushed, we head west and kick the stinky Crovens back to their cesspit. Impressive, Sergeant. A solid plan. Exactly what I thought you suggest. Did I miss our discussion of it? What's your point, Wurzburg? Just that you're a filthy eavesdropping scrotum? My point is that the rebels in these provinces will give us hell. My men found that the Crovens have infiltrated much deeper than we expected. So why can't we kick the crap out of their forces? A good question. Any reason? You confuse me, Wurzburg. What is the point of to our delightful conversations? Just to entertain some invisible watcher? Well, it's not entertaining me. You're boring the shit out of me, you fucking twat. I ask myself the same question, Sergeant. Just when I think you're about to offer useful advice, you pass wind. Aha, he jokes now. I've done you good, Wurzburg. Now tell me about the Frostburg Mountain situation. We are at a disadvantage. The Crovan forces bolstering the rebels will make our lives miserable. We can't just keep attacking them in ambushes. We also need to fortify the provinces. When the Crovens realise what we're doing, they will hammer us. You hear that, Corporal? Hammer time. Get it? Fortify, hammer? I'm lost, sir. Of course you are, sir. Just do the pretty Dingleberry suggests, eh? No, we don't need any more people. What? He's moved somewhere. Great. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, he's another level up somehow. Not that any of it matters or is relevant. We can move the camp to here now. And turn. And turn. And turn. Ah, Sergeant, still battling your inner demons. If you're talking about my bowels, sir, I regret to inform you that cut the crap, Heimer. It's almost time to pledge your allegiance. I seem to remember some sworn years ago that I might have been drunk. Someone here smells more and more like muck. It's not me. I wonder, General. I'm tired of your human, Sergeant. I'm not as tired as I am all this bullshit. Tell me straight, General. What do you want? Soon the time will come to make a stand. Don't be shy, General. Lay it out. Have it your way, Homer. The prince is a weakling. The noble family is a hive of decadence and corruption. The populace wants nothing more than a strong leader to obey, rules to abide by. Wait, let me guess. You and the army will provide that charitable service. Correct, Sergeant. What I will soon need to know is if we will parade the hero of the Western Marches en route to the capital, or if we will all mourn the noble loss of a martyr. I guess getting drunk and leaving all this bollocks behind isn't on the table. You guessed right. The invading Crovens allow us to demonstrate why the army is the only viable future for Koth. I wonder where von Fiddlespleen and the Archbishop feature in this rosy future. There's plenty of space for martyrs. Win this war, Sergeant, and you will love what follows. Have a good day. Back to fighting my bowels, General. I find the stench more bearable. Fight. Auto-resolve. It's still 95% victory for some reason. I don't know why. Occupy it peacefully. Yep, he's moved to there now. Brilliant. Ingeborg is ours. So we're going to do the same as we do with absolutely every other province because it doesn't make a difference whatsoever. You just increase the number of guards on it and decrease the tax rate to 0 to keep everyone happy. End turn. End turn. End turn. No. End turn. Don't think I come as a friend, filthy lapdog. Oh crap, not you again. Don't think I could ever think of you as a friend. I almost prefer the tavern wench. She shouts more, but at least her insults are more imaginative. Don't care who you prefer, slave of slavers. But at least you've kept your word. We keep ours too. We know what your plans are doing when you sleep. What have you got for me besides half a litre of saliva and breath bad enough to kill a skunk? These papers say what your men did to cause the revolt before and after your arrival. Wait, don't tell me you can write. Not me, but some of us people as scholars. Griselda said you'd have someone to read it to me and to do what you think best. Did that brainless idiot just manage to insult me? Wurzburg, come here, you cockless fop. Another fight. Auto-resolve it. 2-star victory. Occupy peacefully. Same again in this place. Attack from there. End turn. End turn. End turn. Do the fight. Auto-resolve the fight. Victory again. Occupy peacefully. Governor, hire the governor. Why not? Because we've got so much money, nothing we do even remotely matters anymore, is even slightly relevant. End turn. End turn. Major Kosterov wants to see you, Sergeant. What does that arrogant skid mark want now? Why can't I just be left to get drunk in peace? Ah, Sergeant Heimer, we Crovens appreciate a good drink too, but I don't let it get in the way of my duty. Bleeding scrote, do you get dizzy all the way up there on your bleeding high horse, Kosterov? As funny as ever I see, but the time for humour is over, Sergeant. There are many lives at stake here. Really, I hadn't noticed all the little screams of your men dying over and over, the same noise every time. Listen, you animal, I have proof that the accident that led us here was rigged. The bombing of Fort Dusko and murder of 2 border patrols was. Hold up, what the sodding hell are you talking about, Wurzburg? I must admit I have no idea either. What the hell are you talking about, Kosterov? If you say so, less than 2 months ago, a cart loaded with Kothian explosive detonated against a Crovan border garrison. Shortly after, 2 border patrols were found pricked with Kothian darts. What's more, there have been multiple sightings of Kothian special forces on both sides of the border. We've got bugger all to do with that, haven't we, Wurzburg? I can say for sure that we don't. It's not our doing. You heard the man, Kosterov. I would love to believe you, Sergeant, but my superiors don't share your view. All we see is a ragtag invasion force at our borders. I can't say your prince's intentions are clear. I knew you were moronic, but this is something special. We didn't even know you were here. What bloody invasion force? You come over, butcher our people, incite rebellion, and we're the bloody invaders. To be blunt, Major, fuck off. How dare... Shut it, man. Listen, if you're not here to invade, then pack up your men and piss off out of the Kothian lands. In fact, you know what? Bring evidence of who's behind this raid, and perhaps we can talk. Until then, see a burgundy dock, we shoot it. This is just bullshit meant to distract us. We might be ragtag, but let's see how you like it when we'll be kicking your head in. Now get the hell out of my tent. Get the hell out of my tent. Just the oafish response I was expecting. The blood of 1,000 will be on your hands, Sergeant. Blah, blah, crushing guilt, blah. You tire me, Kosterov. Get out now, your blood will be the first spill after I've stuffed your balls down your throat. Diplomacy at its finest. I'm glad you approve, Westerberg. So I didn't even know a choice I made there. I literally couldn't give a fuck at this point. No, we don't need him. We've got the battle to go. We've already finished all the research here, so we're obviously looking for more research. Yep. Finished all the research, so we're going to do these. Increases tower damage. We're just going to go for the passive ones, since we're auto-resolving. And one more, we can get this. Bombard tower. Some of these towers sound really cool. I wish it was actually necessary to use them. Auto-resolve, 95% victory. Retake control of Naja. We've got to retake control of Naja as well. Okay, so let's attack there from here. 6 turns. Yep, pay that. Increases chances of occurrence. Yep, cool. End turn. Come here, Turd. I want to tell you about Uncle Wolfgang. Okay, sir. Uncle Wolfgang had a wooden toy duck. Whenever things got too much for the little brain, he'd speak to that duck. Oh, I see, sir. Shut up, Turd. I'm not finished. He said that talking to the duck cleared his head, put things into perspective. I don't have a wooden duck, so you'll have to do. I can do that, sir. Yes, I have faith in you. There's too much crap building up in here. Too much crap building up here that's making me gag. General von Blutberg is clearly responsible for the staged provocations on the Crovens. He wants martial law in Koth to overthrow the Crown Prince. That's how I understand it as well, sir. Where the fuck did that come from? Have you established this in the story so far? That's not evidence at all. So shush, Turd. Wooden ducks don't talk back. I need to do this while sober-ish. Then we've got Archbishop von Syphilis and Fiddlespleen. I reckon Care's altar boys are directing the noble families, following along and kissing their holy asses. They didn't know about the army's plans. They've been playing at their own, starting a Koth-wide rebellion to overthrow the prince. Meglet's probably on Blackburn's team. Wurzburg's clearly on the Crown Prince's book, so I guess that makes him the lesser evil for now. So don't forget Major Kostrov and the rebels. They're like us, turd tools. I'm sure the Quirvan army bigwigs are delighted to have an excuse to attack Koth, but that ain't Kostrov's idea, and the rebels have staggered out of the party pissed. Now they all know about each other. What'll they do? The stench is rising. If you'll allow me, sir. Ha, go ahead, turd. You're a useless wooden duck, though. If they feel concerned, and soon they will, we will have to act before it's too late. As Major Kostrov will be following orders, he won't retreat any time soon. Aye, he seems a little rigid fella, no fun at parties, I wager. The General, sir, should therefore feel that his plans are on track. The Baron and the Archbishop are the ones who will become more dangerous as the rebellion dies out. Holy balls, turd, that's not a half bad analysis. Reckon we need to talk to the bearded prig then and come back with a plan. Off you go now. I have a steamy date with a bottle that I ain't gonna miss. Yeah, I think I'm done. There's no difference to the strategy. There's no real strategy. I've explained the reason why I don't like this game thoroughly. If you're thinking about picking it up, I'm going to end the Let's Play here because I've truly had enough. If you're thinking about picking it up for yourselves, I'd highly advise against it, unless getting it for very, 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 very cheap, like less than a couple of quid. Because there's really nothing here but a very basic tower defense game that's dressed up to look like a strategy game. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for hanging out and watching the stream with me. I would say I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, but that's not very difficult at all. You have to not be dying to have enjoyed it as much as I did. I will see you in the next game, whatever I decide to stream. Hope it's a good one this time. Till then, peace out, and as always, stay classy.